here, and today we're talking about the Xbox Showcase because I just watched it. It was about an hour and 10 minutes, and it was actually fantastic. Now,
what? You can even tell by looking at this man's face, he's even shocked that he said this. Said, you really brought a PlayStation 5 t-shirt for this video, man? This dude ain't nothing but a bona fide troll. What are you doing?
all the games they're showing are also coming to play.
Oh, here we go. Like, as he's representing something. Like, what are you talking about, man? But they ain't coming to PlayStation Plus. You still gotta pay for them. Unlike Xbox, where you can play them through one subscription service. I find it so funny that the only time Xbox has games is when they go on the PlayStation. And what's even more funny, you guys can act like that's some form of a victory, but even when Microsoft shows a third-party title on Game Pass, that is still a W for them because you still got to pay for it. Full price even, you know? But hey, man, I mean, if PlayStation ponies want to pay for the same games that are being offered essentially through one subscription service, by all means, continue to be a pony.
PlayStation 5, so it's not like you have to have an Xbox to enjoy the Xbox Showcase.
Oh yeah, just like I don't have to have a PS5 to enjoy Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7. Didn't you say that those games was exclusive to the PlayStation 5 platform, but yet, like I've told you that these games were going to drop on Xbox eventually? Games still with another W.
But this has to be one of their best ones, at least in recent memory. For years and years and years, I feel like this had so many games that I'm so actually excited to play and analyze trailers, and I feel like...
I mean, if only you did that with the state of play. Matter of fact, you didn't even make a video. You were so disappointed in what Sony showed that you didn't even make a video talking about it, bro. Just admit you're nothing but a new age Xbox fanboy. PlayStation fans have became Xbox fanboys and they don't even realize it, bro. Because the only games that you guys get excited for is Xbox games. Because that's where the games is at.
So many of these showcases we've gotten lately.
Oh yeah, especially like the ones from PlayStation.
80% filler or crappy games.
Now, mind you, Xbox still gets the W even if it's third party. If it drops on Game Pass, like that new game from Game Freak, that was crazy, man. Like I said, and the one thing I liked about Microsoft is that they showed that this was really the Xbox showcase. They showed a lot of games that they were making, the games that they were working on. Sony didn't do that. You know what I mean? A lot of the games that Sony showed during their state of play are also dropping on Xbox, like Metal Gear. So it's like, if anything, it's like you're upset at Microsoft for dropping games on PS5, but you're not upset at why games ain't locked to the PS5 platform either. And let's also talk about Black Myth Wukong coming to the Xbox series. Oh, it's so funny that you don't want to bring that up, man. You want to turn this into a negative. Even though you know you enjoyed the Xbox game showcase. And even though the games, some of them happen to be third party, they're all dropping, most of them are dropping day and date through the very own Xbox games. What is it? Game Pass Ultimate.
That just doesn't look interesting. I mean, just literally in the last couple days, we had a state of play that honestly was half decent, and then we had Summer Games Fest, which was mostly a wet fart, but this is a game, the entire showcase, there was a lot of duds in this, but I feel like it was 90% good stuff, a couple insane reviews.
90% good stuff. Like, that's crazy.
Including a new Xbox handheld finally being confirmed, and I want to break it all down, the goods and the bads. I hope you're having a great day, and if you could, please give this video a like. Absolutely my favorite. And maybe that's just because I played.
And what's even more funny, it's coming to Game Pass
at first. But, you know, after playing Persona 3, playing the original version of Persona 4,
which was also on Game Pass,
playing Persona 5, I feel like I still appreciate...
But, you know, Xbox gamers, they don't buy Japanese games, though. They don't like Japanese games. I find it so funny that y'all say that. But yet, time and time again, we see these Japanese companies favoritizing Xbox over your own platform. And you guys are like, what are you talking about? No, we're still getting... Clearly, they're favoritizing Xbox over you because that's why they're dropping them on Game Pass. They're not dropping them on your subscription service. You still got to pay top dollar for the same games that Xbox play through one service.
Persona for the most because it felt so contained. It's such a cool, twisting adventure. The murder mystery aspect, seasons more and more cringe. High on Life 1, I feel like it is perfect.
Which is funny because High on Life 2, for the people that did enjoy it, is dropping on Game Pass day and date. As well as Outer Wilds, what is it, Wilds 2? I mean, this is incredible, man. If anything, Microsoft is dropping way too many games to their subscription service. And you know what's even more funny, man? You know, I feel like that blue guy over there, man. Look at that. We all watching Dreamcast guy's video. Look at that. That's my girlfriend right there. Like, oh, brother, here we go with this fool again. Look, she's getting bothered. She's getting irritated. Okay? You see what you're doing. You see, Dream. You see how you're ruining families. You know, I try to be a man and entertain my wife. And look at what you're doing. She's bored. She want to watch Netflix. But instead, we watching this crap every day, every time. Shocked this and shocked that. Well, guess what? I got some shocking news for you guys. That I bought the Nintendo Switch too. No, I didn't. Got him.
There's been a bunch of leaked
look at
about this.
him.
It's now been confirmed. I've done some videos talking about this because this is such a strange project.
What?
In that there were originally rumors that Xbox wanted to make a dedicated handheld, something that actually you'd install the games.
That's exactly what this is.
Play them directly on it, and roughly the power of like an Xbox Series X to have an actual
No, it was an Xbox Series S, not X.
Xbox portable console. That's technically not what this is. Instead,
What?
the Xbox X ROG Ally, this is just a ROG Ally.
No, don't do that. Oh, it's just a ROG Ally? What are you talking about? That is Xbox configuration with the controller. What are you talking about? See, I find it so funny that y'all don't say that about PlayStation 5, even though it ain't nothing but an AMD machine. Or should I say the Nintendo Switch 2 ain't nothing but a NVIDIA Shield with the Nintendo logo on it. I find it so funny that you guys are downplaying this product because it's inspired by Xbox. Do you understand that Sony does not make the hardware of your own console? You're fully aware of that, right? So if you're going to take this stance, then you're also saying that the PS5 ain't nothing but an AMD box. Just say that then. So the PS5 don't exist, apparently, according to Dreamcast guy.
This is a system that already exists. It is, basically, it's a more powerful Steam Deck, but it...
Which you like the Steam Decks, and you said you hated this. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Has a bunch of different launchers on it. You can boot up Battle.net, you can boot up Steam, you can boot up good old...
Look at I can even boot up Steam on it, you know? So how is this not better than the Steam Deck? And it's going to be more powerful than it. I can boot up the same OS. And you know what's even more funny? That I can boot up on this little Xbox handheld? Don't say it, Gamester. PlayStation games.
You can play a lot of different launchers on this.
Oh yeah, I can also play PlayStation games on it too.
Now it's got the Xbox launcher as well, and it's got a handy-dandy Xbox button.
Yeah, hold on, no. It has Xbox buttons. It has Xbox analog. It has Xbox-inspired influence. Matter of fact, the analogs are based off the Xbox. I could even tell right here. So for you to sit there and say that this is not an Xbox is very disingenuous of you.
This, to me, seems a bit odd. I am tempted to buy this. I'll make you guys...
Oh, here we go. He's tempted, you see? Doesn't matter. Oh, I hate the product, but I'm still tempted in buying it.
If this video gets 2,000 likes, whenever this comes out, I'll buy it and review it, because I do like my Steam Deck a lot. I think the idea of a more upgraded Steam Deck, even graphically, power-wise, that to me is extremely interesting, but also...
But you hated on this product initially.
I still think it's odd about how Xbox thinks that this is a decent replacement. Now,
what replacement of what? Replacement of what? You act as if Microsoft had a handheld. You know what wasn't a decent replacement? That lousy ass PlayStation Portal. Because PlayStation used to do portables. But how are you gonna sit there and say, oh, this is a lousy replacement, considering that Microsoft never even did a portable in the first place? This could be them getting their feet wet before they decided to do the real thing. And you're already hating on the concept of it.
Clear. This does not play the entirety of the Xbox catalog.
And guess what? The PlayStation 5 doesn't play the entire catalog of PS1, PS2, and even PS3. Mind you, PSP, PS Vita, even. So what are you talking about? You act as if PS5, you can play every single generation of PlayStation consoles. You can't.
Basically just plays.
You get them drip feeded through their lousy ass PlayStation Classics catalog that takes forever for them to update games on it.
Windows games. So if it's already something that works on
which is owned by Microsoft.
Windows, it will work on this, but it sounds like you have to buy it separately. Or I guess it's the Play Anywhere game. So if you bought something for full price, it's playable on this, but I don't...
Which is also pretty awesome.
don't think it synchronizes with like Game Pass. I would have learned.
Bro, this man's capping out of his teeth, man. Watch this. Check this out, right? It's not an Xbox handheld, though, but it says Xbox right there. What do you mean it's not an Xbox handheld? That is the Xbox interface. And you're still telling people that it's not an Xbox handheld. It's not an Xbox! So why is the chip got an Xbox symbol on it? Oh! You say it's not an Xbox handheld, right? But even the chip has an X. Look at that. So explain that. Explain what that is. Because, I mean, look at it. AMD, this is exactly how PS5 is built. It's all the same. Like, they'll have their signatures on it, and then AMD, like I've told y'all before, with the PS5. So if we're going based off that, then you're also saying that the PS5 is not a PS5. You're essentially saying it's an AMD machine. Okay? They're the ones manufacturing, providing the parts, and Microsoft or whoever. I look at it, I'm going to explain something. I see it as an Xbox handheld, and I'm going to explain you why. Not because of the games and all that. It has more to do with the fact that they're helping with choosing the chipsets. Okay? That, to me, is what makes it the Xbox handheld. No different than the PS5. They are telling, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want put in. This is what we're doing. We got our controller layout. We got our logo. We got our storefront. Microsoft's just expanding on other aspects because they know other gamers like those things, and you guys are saying it's weird. I don't understand it. What are you talking about? This looks to be one of the best products. Oh, it's just a ROG Ally. So if it's just a ROG Ally, then why does it got the Xbox symbol there? Why does it have that? Clearly, Microsoft had to tell them this is what we want in this device. Bro, y'all hating, bro. Y'all just upset because now we can play PlayStation games through an Xbox handheld, and y'all don't even have a prioritized handheld besides a trash-ass Portal. You even got Microsoft saying this is an Xbox. So tell me, Dream, what is it? It's just a ROG? Is that what it is? The controller layout, the way it looks, the way it feels, the buttons, like even look at that. This is not an Xbox handheld? Explain to me. Why is this not making an Xbox handheld? These are the same games that are on Xbox. This is the Xbox layout. And you're essentially telling people that this is not an Xbox handheld. And even Xbox themselves is telling you that this is an Xbox. And y'all still capping. All because you know that we'll be able to play PlayStation games on this handheld. That's all it is. Look at this. Look at this. It's so salty. But it don't say Airbox though. And the only L that Microsoft got with this was the fact that they didn't show the price. It's probably going to be pretty expensive. I'm not going to lie, because it got 1 terabyte storage. I mean, but it looks awesome. It really does, bro. It really looks awesome. And what's crazy that you're telling people that it's not an Xbox handheld, even though it says Xbox Ally right there. So what is it? Because if I look at the spec sheet of PS5, it's going to say the same thing. AMD, whatever. It's going to say whoever else manufactured and worked on it. And then PS5 logos on it. This is very much an Xbox handheld. And I find it so funny that PlayStation fanboys are now capping because now that their game library will be accessible through Xbox gamers. That's all this is. Look at that. Another game that came to Game Pass, bro. Look at y'all losing. Xbox gamers are eating good, but it on PS5 though. And the funny thing is, you said right, because Microsoft did show the games that are coming to PS5. This game doesn't say it's coming to PS5. It doesn't. So you said that all these games that they showed, they're all coming to PS5. Look. You think I'm lying? Look, where it says PS5. Where does it say that? You said every single game they showed is coming to PS5, and yet. And you guys are like, oh, that's not true. They probably didn't put it in the title. Actually, with Gears of War, they showed PS5. Microsoft clearly showed that they don't care about displaying the PS5 label anymore. If it's coming to PS5, it's coming to PS5. Now, mind you, I think it's more of a timed exclusivity thing, but that is very disingenuous for you to say that every single game that Microsoft showed is coming to PS5, because that's not true. Space Marine ain't even coming to PS5. The remaster, at least as of right now. So this whole crap, like I've said, exclusivity is dead, and we are living in the era of timed exclusivity. This is what we tried to tell you.
On any console.
I mean, I love Gears of War, but this one right here, guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Xbox takes an L right here. What you mean? Xbox takes an L. This is nothing but Ultimate Edition repackaged for ponies. Now the only benefit y'all get is destroying a bunch of PlayStation noobs playing the game. That is literally it. I'm gonna be honest. You see, everybody's like, Gabe, so I respect you saying that because that is true. It is true. You know what I mean? We are not really benefiting from this. The only benefit that we're getting is possibly the free upgrade as well as destroying PlayStation ponies online. That is it, bro. This is Ultimate Edition repackaged and resealed and resold again. But this time for ponies. That's it.
It's wild. Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox today. I gotta
ha. No, don't skip that. Why you skip that so fast?
Right now, not super hyped.
Look at this.
They announced Final Fantasy 7 coming to Xbox. That's wild. Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox today. I got to admit that.
Look how fast he skipped that. Did you guys realize how fast he skipped that? Because you said that those games was exclusive. And Keeper, another game coming to Game Pass. Look at this.
Right now, not super hyped.
Look at this.
They announced
Salty.
Final Fantasy 7 coming to Xbox. That's wild. Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox today. I got to admit that was a pretty big shock.
See? So the fact that it wasn't a shock to me because I already knew it was coming. GameStop would have done another dub. I told you people that it was coming to Xbox. Y'all know, the ones that have been listening to my live stream, and I've been telling people, I said it's coming to Xbox. And look what happened. Y'all like, man, GameStop, man, listen, you make some low quality videos, man, but when it comes to spreading the truth and awareness, you're dead on when it comes to these topics. Told you. Keeper is another game coming to Game Pass. Third party. And you said that it's every game was on PS5. This is another game that, like, look, where does it say PS5 though? It doesn't even say PS5. It doesn't even say PS5. You said that every game showed here is all coming to PS5, but yet we just seen another one that ain't. At least for right now. I don't know. Like I said, it does, and then I don't even care. As long as we're benefiting and playing it through the subscription, this is amazing. Xbox is pulling out games and y'all ain't got nothing. This is crazy. This is definitely a game. Like, I know people might say, I don't like none of the games, but you could definitely find something. There's something to be like, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Because Microsoft is just dropping too many games for people. It's crazy. And then Black Ops 7? Like, this is insane, man. Game Pass, this is ridiculous. I can't keep up, man. It's gotten so bad, I can't even keep up with I used to be able to play my retro games in peace and then play a new game when it came out easily. Now it's hard. I can't even really play my retro games the way I want because Microsoft got games coming out every other month. It's actually kind of hard. I'm still trying to go back and play some games. And they just keep dropping more and more and more. It's ridiculous, man. Xbox is killing it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, PlayStation fanboys, they're just salty because now you're going to be able to play PlayStation games on the new Xbox Portable. Let's go.